Got it. What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, y'all? It's another episode of the In the Zone podcast. It's your man, B. Foster. Brian Foster's in the building. Did you miss me last week? I know you did. All those texts and calls I got. Anyway, happy to have you join us for another Wednesday on the In the Zone podcast. As you know, we discuss a little bit of everything: politics, religion, sports, relationships, but we put a little bit of hot sauce on it. So we are super excited to be here today with my special co-hostess. If you all have noticed, Chantel is not here.
She have too much fun? No.
Look, there she is. Chantel. Hey, Chantel, look at you. That picture with the baby trying to fool us like you a good girl. We already know. So Chantel's not with us today. She went to Conclave with the bruhs.
She have fun.
What up to all my Qs. And she got sick. Them damn dirty dogs gave her fleas. Them dirty ass dogs gave her fleas. So don't be that way. So anyway, we have a special co-host that's taking her spot today. You've seen her on here before. She was on the Africans in America episode. That was like a year and a half ago. And then my final episode in the What's in It for the Black People studio, she made a quick appearance. My girl Lily, what's happening?
What's happening? Hopefully, make Chantel proud.
Did you make Chantel proud?
I think so.
We'll see. Chantel be feisty. You gonna be feisty today?
No.
No? That's no fun.
I don't know. It depends.
It depends.
Depends what we talking about.
All right. Look at fucking Q. That's right. Should I put that up there, B? The fucking Q.
They're gonna get her.
That's Anyway, this was actually Chantel's idea, so we're gonna try to do it justice. But there have been several. You all watch YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. There has been many a clip that goes viral, obviously, and a few have gone viral recently that have made waves, that have been controversial in their own way. But before we start that, how have you been? You haven't been on the show in quite some time.
I'm good.
What's been good? You been hot girl summer?
No, I'm past 40.
So
just a little bit.
You're gonna lie to all these people is what you're gonna do.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Not hot girl summer. Just enjoying summertime.
Just enjoying summertime?
Summertime shot.
Okay. Alright. Your Instagram tell a different story, but we gonna let you ride with that, shorty. We gonna let you ride with that. What's up, Tamika? What's going on, Angie? So I don't know. What do you think about this? Before we start, you watched the clips. I haven't watched, by the way, I have not watched the clips yet. I want to have initial reactions after I see them live.
I tried to do my assignment a little bit.
Okay, you try to do...
Between works.
Okay. We know you don't do no real work, so you had plenty of time. What you think of the clips?
I do work. Just to be clear. They were very interesting in their own way. So I think it should be a good topics. Who picked the topics? You or Chantel?
Now Chantel picked those clips.
Okay.
Did any of them touch your heart anyway? Like, oh, this is complete utter bullshit?
Couple of them.
How so? Generally speaking.
We're going to play the clips.
Yeah, we're going to play them, but I want to see what you think about them in general.
Because I did watch the TD Jakes clip before you sent it to me.
You seen that one before?
I seen that one before.
Okay.
So in a way, I understand where he was coming from. Why he say that. I think he preached that on Father's Day. But we're in a society that become easy where, especially among men, that say women want to be independent. I don't think we want to be independent like that. But we have to step up and do what we gotta do.
We jumping in just like that. All right, come on. Hey, you know what, B? Let's go straight to the... Oh, you know what? You got them in order. Go ahead and play the first one, B, and let's go ahead and get into it. Chris Edge, what's happening, baby?
%80 of women that probably need assistance when it comes to female hygiene. And then there's this magnificent 20% that have no smell.
I think
and
I'm
it's
part of
fresh.
the 2% because I definitely agree with
20.
Stephanie.
It's
No,
a 20.
I'm narrowing it down
But even
because
because
I'm at the top of that 20%.
and those are the
We up here
keepers.
with that.
Those are the
And let me
keepers.
tell
Those
you,
are like, yo, fresh out the like
I'm
sitting in
telling you,
the shower.
if
It
I
was
stick
amazing.
If I stick, if
that's me.
I could
That's
swirl
not
around
normal.
Swirl
and
around.
like, it's gonna be a nice
That's
taste and
amazing.
everything.
That's amazing, but that's not normal.
Well, it's
I
normal
think
for me.
it's normal.
If you eat a lot of fruits.
Trust me.
It's normal for women
But I
like
guess
us
men
who
would know
are
better
aware
than
of
I
themselves.
would.
And this
A
is
lot
the
of
thing.
women aren't aware of themselves.
And yeah, and maybe
But you hear
present
this,
company
ladies?
excluded. We talk about this all the time. Do y'all know when y'all stinking up the room? Like,
never stunk up a room.
well, see, I said present
I
company.
already know that
You see
I
how
have,
shocked in the Paul face?
but
that's the thing, because
but
when we're-
I
and
have
you're like-
smelled people stink up the room.
I have.
And it's like, it be
And
some
I
of the
heard
most
stories about
beautiful
it.
women. You be like, yo, how is you? You got
Now, I have a
teams
story
and
one
right.
time.
stylists. And
This guy I know called me, told me he was having sex with a girl and the whole room smelled like sewage. That's what he said. He's terrible.
but she be acting like she has no idea. I'm like, I
One time
cannot be the only one
But
that
it's like when
smells
you're at
this.
the zoo and the elephant smell, you get used to it, and then
That's
after a while you don't smell it
that's
anymore.
like, you don't. It's like the Martin joke when he be like, that.
All right, hold on. First thing, that's hilarious. First of all, first
The
thing I want.
rash.
First of all, first thing I want to point out in that whole conversation, what the ladies do. Me, not me, not my vagina. I smell like fresh roses and cinnamon and shit. Y'all can't own y'all shit. Never, ever, ever, ever. So let me ask this first. You ever had a stank coochie?
Yeah.
Look at that. Salute to you for being honest.
Because it was my pH was off. It wasn't nothing else. But if you have sensitive pH, anything can throw your pH off as a woman. So you have to learn your body, right? So if you change your lotion, if you change your detergent, if you change anything you do,
Change the dick you get.
that could be too.
Okay.
Right? So, or your partner.
Mm-hmm.
He can get.
Oh, you about to blame us? You about to blame us? God damn it, I should have known.
Some people does. It doesn't matter. It's depending where he has been, all that. It can throw our pH off. So it doesn't have to be always us.
So you saying because he throwing his dick around,
Exactly.
and then he come back to you?
Exactly.
Some
Then he
other
throw my
woman that throw
pH
your pH off.
Exactly. But I disagree with 80%.
Okay.
That's his.
Is 80% too much?
That's his. Because he been everywhere.
That ain't stopping him from having all them damn kids, is it?
Hey.
All right. So what's the percentage?
I don't know. I don't know where
And
he got that number.
He didn't say all the time. He didn't say your cooch stay stanking. He just said
80%. That's a big number.
Could use some assistance. And I agree. I think that's probably an over exaggeration.
Yes.
However, I think we've
have you experienced that?
Have I experienced stank
With
cooch?
some
Absolutely. And
Did
I'm
you tell her?
not even talking about in an intimate moment. I'm saying I've been in a spot
and then you
and there've been like 3 women there, and one of them was tuna fishing the room out. I can't pinpoint who it was, but it's happened. And you pray it's not the one you hollering at. That's all you can do is cross your fingers. But I've also encountered it where I've been in a physical encounter and you get down there and it ain't right.
It's not pleasant.
It's just not right. And then,
I think the more you get older, it's just different for women. So I don't understand what that means. Your body change. As a woman, our body change.
Okay.
So some people, they might not even notice it. It doesn't have to be so much like older, right? That you can smell it. But if someone, you might not, like, because you get used to your body, you think that's okay in a couple of days.
In a couple of days?
Hey, that's what he was saying. Like, did they know? He said, did they even...
Wait, if it take a couple of days for you to get used to your own body
I
odor,
don't know. So,
what kind of signal is that?
Like,
If I play ball, and I don't wash my balls for 3 days, I guess eventually I get used to it. But I'm just saying,
not washing or anything, but they might not be like, oh, it's just my body changed. They might not even think something wrong.
so they could use some assistance.
Well,
So Nick Cannon is
so-
right, because that's his premise. that some women are not adept at cleaning themselves and taking care of themselves, or they might not notice, so they need some assistance.
What kind of system?
Assistance. A coochie cleaning service, some type of class around this. He didn't specify what they could take, but he's saying they need something.
So I don't know. So if I don't know how what kind of composition would be. But like, how you gonna teach that? How you assist them? What kind of class you go to class? It's
listen,
like
I don't personally own a vagina, so I can't speak to how a teacher will. Then you should be telling me how can these poor young ladies be taught?
Oh no, I mean I have a daughter, so I had to teach her.
Oh, some of them ain't young. I'm using young ladies as a very loose term.
That's very touchy. So even as an adult,
okay,
it's very touchy to be like, hey. I mean, if it's my home girl, I don't know.
I was just about to ask.
If
it's
it
your
is my home girl,
it's your home girl. She's smelling like motherfucking Star Kiss Tudor. You gotta. What you got for her?
See, that never happened, so I don't know. How
would you approach it?
That's very sensitive. I'm be like, where you been? I don't know. Like, how you
taking the king's spot?
Right. I mean, what you gonna? You just gonna let your girl be out here bad, smelling?
That's tough.
So let me get this straight. As
That's
opposed to
tough.
having a real conversation with your girl, you just gonna leave her out here bad?
No.
What, you gonna send her an email? Well, I mean, what you gonna do?
If we're already outside, let's say she got in the car.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking her up.
Yeah, you picking her up. She hop in the car.
Like,
it immediately.
This is just me. It's just, I mean, I don't know, but
You got a tuna fish pot sandwich in your bag, girl? What's going on?
now I might give her lotion or some perfume just to seem like
Perfume
I
for
don't
a
know.
straight cooch?
to spray her clothes. I don't know.
See, hold on. This is leading to a whole other problem. This was wrong. We have had this conversation on this show before.
I care about people's feelings.
A real friend does not let a true friend go out bad because of an uncomfortable conversation. That's what friends are for.
Oh, no.
A real friend is not there to co-sign
some
your
people
bullshit.
go-
A real friend is to tell you, you stink, you fucking up,
I
you
can't
need to
say
handle
I'm
this,
fucking
you
up
need to do
over
this.
things.
No, people, your friends
Yeah.
fuck up, and sometimes they don't
Thank
know.
God I never been in that position, so I don't know. I'm glad. My friends are just clean.
Anybody in the sisterhood crib like that's right. The sisterhood crib like got to speak like I don't know what I just let her smell like catfish all night, I guess, because it'd be a tough conversation and I don't want to hurt her feelings.
Because some people they're very sensitive. Either they're my best friends or not. I don't know. I guess you have to know how to deliver it.
How would you want to deliver to you?
Oh, tell me. Like,
Just come at you with the real.
I'd rather than being full outside. But
Then what makes you think the same wouldn't apply to them?
you have to know your friends very well. Like, you really have to. Some people, like, they can't take it. They can give it to you, but they can't take it. Even if they look tough and all that, they can't take
I'm
it.
not saying it has to be an
Why
aggressive
am I gonna be like,
conversation.
go back in the house, change your clothes?
Be like, Tracy, you know you're my girl. What's going on right now? Something ain't. What's going on? Holler at me. And then she'd be like, what? I'll be like, boo. It's a little odoriferous. And I'm not saying you gotta say, goddamn bitch, you stink. I'm not saying that. You can. But what I'm saying is you gotta have a conversation. You can't have her out there bad. That's a representation of you too, by the way.
Absolutely correct. Yes.
They be like, ooh, Lily hang with stank coochie girls. I ain't inviting her to no more parties. Her coochie probably stank too. They running packs.
Yeah. My friends are clean. I'm not having that issue.
Anybody in the chat, anybody got a stank coochie friend they had to have a conversation with, you can call in and we'll have a conversation. 773-209-5749. Give us a call. You not trying to be nice. I am trying to be nice, Chantel. I'll do the best I can do. Yeah, all right. So was Nick Cannon right though? Do more women?
No.
All right, fuck.
He's
all right.
not. His numbers are off.
All right, his numbers might be off. Let's go to the next clip. Oh shit.
paying for everybody's food. It's your birthday, cool, but I'm not doing that. It's 18.
Why does he gotta pay for all y'all food though?
You brought 18 things. I'm finna leave you. You staying here with him or you coming with me? Are you?
Whoa, bro!
Like, you really just should have paid for all our food.
For one, I'm not paying for everybody's food. It's your birthday.
That was it. So hold on, we've had this conversation. Lots of us have had this conversation out here. Whether or not that was staged or not, that's not the point. We're gonna talk about the premise of this. So I'm out with you. 2 of your girls show up. I'm not even gonna say you invited them, because that would be bogus in and of itself. But let's just say they happen to be there. We welcome them. We join them. Check comes. Am I obligated to pay for you and your girls?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
No. I wouldn't even expect you to do that.
So there's no situation where that young lady has an argument to be made.
Absolutely not. She crazy. Or she just young, like
Oh, she's clearly
20,
young.
17. You expect that, but no.
Okay, so in this case, it's her birthday. That man knew she was having a little birthday party at Maggiano's. Maggiano's ain't expensive, but it ain't cheap. She thought he was going to pay for the whole tab. That's got to be a conversation you have before you get to the spot. Like, so even as an adult, I've invited, this is kind of bogus in retrospect, but I've told people to join me for dinner. I'm going out for dinner, join me, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end of the night, everybody plays for themselves, and they usually pick up my check, right? But that's because I didn't say I was throwing. If I'm hosting a birthday party, then I got everybody, right? But I'm saying join me for dinner. And I've been in situations like that too. I'll join my boys for dinner, blah, blah. We kicking it, blah, and we grab his check, right? Because it's his birthday.
It's his birthday. Okay.
Right, but if I'm hosting, that's a whole different conversation. Now, if he said, bring your girls, we're going to dinner.
I'm throwing a birthday dinner.
I'm throwing a birthday dinner for you, right? And then he don't pay. Now he on bullshit.
Expected.
Yeah. But if she just invited girls to a birthday dinner and thought he was going to pick up the whole check. But that's an extreme case. But you know damn good and well. Hold on, we just had this conversation the other day. You said when you go out with your male friends, you don't pay for shit.
I don't.
So if you was out with a male friend, I'm talking about just friends, not even a date, just male friends.
Yeah.
You don't cover no bills.
No.
So it's your birthday, and he paid for your friends too, right?
Yeah.
So it's your birthday. It's you and 3 of your girls. He come and meet y'all. Is he supposed to pick up all 3 checks?
As just male friends, or like he my guy?
Let's do both. Male friend or boyfriend.
Okay. 3 years, maybe 4 years. I had a birthday dinner.
Uh huh.
And that time that I dated a guy, he was at my birthday dinner.
Uh huh.
He thought it was me and my daughter would be there, so he said, "I'll pay you and Gracie."
Okay.
But it was like 8, 9 of the girls was there.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the night, I guess he felt some type of way. He wanted to be a bigger person. I don't know, or he tried to impress me. He did not pick up the bill.
Okay.
We were like, okay, cool. But they know everybody was going to pay. So I didn't stop him. When
Well, no, if he said he's going to pick it up, yeah.
I was like, cool.
Cool. How long had y'all been dating?
Not even that long. Maybe 3 months.
Maybe 3 months. How long did y'all date after he paid for that bill?
Maybe another 6 months.
Okay, so we hung in there for a little while.
We did.
Did you give some extra special love in that night?
No.
Did you give him any love in that night?
No.
God!
Because you know what? After dinner, I went out. After dinner, we went out.
Damn! He didn't get no loving?
I was tired.
You want too tired? Look, that motherfucker pay that bill, though.
He was fine. He offered.
You know why he offered it? Because he thought he was going to offer some coochie
afterwards. He was trying to impress.
He was trying to impress.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me ask this.
I knew that was the purpose.
Had y'all already gotten it in?
Before that, yeah.
So wait, hold on. Y'all was already having sex.
Right.
He comes to the birthday dinner, picks up a tab for 10 people. You go out and kick it, and then he don't even
No, he was with me.
He went and kicked it then, too.
Yeah.
So then he probably bought more drinks?
Yeah.
For you and your people?
Yeah, for the girls. He bought a bottle of it.
And then you ain't get that man none.
I was tired of
cared.
fine.
He cared. That motherfucker cared. What he gonna say afterwards?
It was my birthday.
I mean, yeah, he ain't gonna ruin the next shot, but that man cared that night. You bogus.
I was tired. I fall asleep. I went back to his place. He was opening all my present and card, reading for me. I fall asleep in the couch while he was reading all my cards.
Well, that's on him. Why the fuck he reading your birthday cards to you?
He was like, "You want to open?" I was like, "I'm tired."
Man.
He was like, so he opened it.
I'm tired.
He made sure I opened his present, and then he was like, "Oh,
Wait.
What?
He paid for dinner for all your people. He bought drinks and bottles at the club. He bought you a present, and you fell asleep on his ass on the couch.
Honestly, I got
Hey,
mad.
fellas, you got
I
what?
got mad and left in the middle of the night
Why'd you get mad?
because he left me on the couch with my clothes on.
What was he supposed to do?
Should I have took my clothes off and put me in the bed?
Did he put a little blanket over you or
He
something?
did.
Hold on, let me get this straight. God damn.
We get ourselves.
Fellas, we cannot win. We cannot win. This man, I want to run this back down. No. I'm glad we talking. This man bought dinner for you and 10 of your friends. Went to the club, bought bottles for you and 10 of your friends. Took you home, laid you down on his couch, gave you his birthday present, was reading your cards, mother. You fall asleep on him. As a gentleman, he don't try to wake you up to get nothing. He puts a little blanket on you because you obviously tired. Maybe got a little bubbly because you had too much Prosecco or something, or whatever the bottles he was buying. And you get up in the middle of the night and leave mad.
I sure did.
Because
and left his present in the kitchen table, so he was pissed that I left his gift. I took everything else. I left his gift. Anyway,
So, gentlemen,
let's go back to the
gentlemen, I just want this to be a lesson to you.
No, because I felt some type of way.
You felt some type of way because he let you sleep on the couch because you passed
He
out?
didn't even took my clothes off. He could have.
That could be some form of rape. He taking your clothes off and you sleep.
No.
That could be
Okay,
considered
put me
an
in the
aggression.
bed. Why would you leave me in a couch?
Because you obviously were comfortable.
I fell asleep while he was reading my
The
card.
couch was probably a comfortable couch. He put a little blanket
It
on
is.
you.
I always sleep in the couch, so he knows that I doze off there. But
So rather than, I just want to make you sure. I'm glad we're having this conversation. So rather than
God.
go wake him
I
up
don't
and,
know
and express your
We're
frustration,
Chantel.
which makes no sense at all, why don't you just wake your ass up and get in the bed?
right when I woke up, I was like, I did wake him up. I was like, did you just left me in the couch? He said, I tried to wake you up. He said, I left you there. I changed my clothes and I left. Went home. So that's why he didn't get nothing. Because I've already fallen asleep. Then I felt some type of way.
Take notes, fellas.
It was my birthday.
Take that. It was my. What else could that man have done?
Pick me up and put me in the bed.
Pick me up and carry me like a princess to bed and take my clothes off, put my bonnet on my head and brush my teeth. I mean, what the fuck is he supposed to do here?
Let's go back to the
No,
topic.
I'm glad we had this conversation. All right, so when we said no man is obligated
No.
to pick up a check.
If that's not the plan, no. Now, if we go out, let's say you met me at the bar and my girls are there, at least offer to buy my girls a drink. Right?
Wait, hold on. Run that by me again. I want to make sure I'm hearing you right.
So dinner is different. Dinner should be a plan. If it's my birthday dinner, be like, hey, what is your plan for my birthday?
Mm-hmm.
If he said, oh, what do you want to do? I'm like, okay, I'm having dinner. And then here's the number of people coming. If he didn't offer, I'm not expecting him to buy everybody. Now, it's different if my daughter there or my mom there. That's different. I want him to handle that. Right? But my friends, no. I don't expect it. But now, if we just a normal day, I'm out. We out. And I told you my girls are coming to hang out. Let's say we're going to a party, right?
Okay, so we're going to Soho on Sunday.
Right.
And we going together.
And I told you.
And two of your friends are coming up
there.
there.
2 or 3.
Okay, 2 or 3. Okay.
At least I want to buy them around.
Why?
Because you're my guy.
So?
Why
Hold on. So we at Soho. I'm like, hey, 3 of my boys coming. You buying us around?
It's depends. I
It
might
depends
buy
on
shots. I don't know.
After how many drinks they bought, you might buy a round. Be like, all right, we done bought 3 rounds. Let me go ahead and maybe buy a round.
I mean,
Maybe.
yeah, why not?
Possibly.
But
why am I expected to buy your friends anything?
If you are my guy,
I'm your guy.
Right? Why would
I'm
you
your
not?
guy.
Right? But why would you?
I'm your guy.
But
I'm
they
not
are
their
my
guy.
Friends.
Why? Where are the guys?
So you would not ask them if they want a drink?
They better holler at these motherfuckers. They came to holler at the bar. That's what they came for. They didn't come to see me.
Wow.
They came to get picked up by some dudes at the bar. Let them buy them drinks.
Some of my friends' boyfriends, when we walked in and be like, "Oh, you want a drink?" They buy.
That's nice. Why? Why am I obligated?
So you wouldn't buy?
Why? I didn't say I wouldn't. The point. Why am I obligated
It's
to
not
do so?
obligated, but it's just a nice gesture. You do that.
For what? Who am I trying to impress?
Nobody.
Then
But
why am I doing it?
because you love me, you take care of me.
I take care of you.
Friends. Once in a while, why would you not take care of my friends if they're out? Okay, let's say we out and I'm like, oh, it's Karen's birthday. And Karen be like, oh, we are Soho, come.
Okay.
Right? It's her birthday.
It's Karen's birthday.
Right.
Birthday round. Got her.
But if it was not her birthday, you wouldn't offer?
Not necessarily, no.
A stranger, people offer us a drink. So.
Exactly. So why do I have to do it? Let these strangers buy the drinks. I got you, not them. If I feel like it, if I'm feeling generous that day, if I really like Karen, that's my girl. I appreciate her. If it's some random chicks I ain't never met or it's my second time meeting them, I don't really know
these are
them.
people you know. They've
So
been around me.
So they're my friends?
No, they're my friends, but they've been around me. Those are my girls. They're not just somebody I just met 2 weeks ago. They've been around. And you met them in a different occasion. So
How many times have I met them?
Let's say, why you have to meet them? Let's say we dated for a year and you met them maybe like 4 times. Maybe because they busy, we're busy.
Okay, that's a little different.
But when I'm out, you know I'm out with them.
Gotcha.
Right? So you know they've been around me. So why would you not buy them?
I'm not saying I wouldn't.
But it wasn't
I'm just saying I'm not
even a question.
I'm not
It's not
obligated to.
No.
And I shouldn't be looked at any kind of way if I don't. There's the hook. If I don't, I'm not obligated, but I'm looked at differently if I don't.
It's not obligated. Like if I'm out and somebody offered me a drink, I'd be like, it's me and my girls. Right?
Wait, hold on. This just got better. This just got better. So I'm out. I meet you at a bar. Like not meeting you. I'm actually meeting you for the first time.
Not the first time.
No, that's what you just said.
Like some people like I go out with, right? Let's say not particularly I date them, whatever. They're friends. It'd be like, oh, hey Lily, whatever. You need a drink? I'm like, yep. And my 2 friends.
So hold on, let me get this straight. We homies.
But they're not obligated.
Wait, I'm saying we homies. I run into you out in the world, right? I say, hey girl, I'm headed to the bar. You want a drink? Yep. Get me and my girls drinks. Let me tell you who don't get drinks now. You or your girls. Now I'm done. Now you're dead. Now you're dead. I'm buying shit.
I'm telling you, but most guys, they be like, oh, who you with? The first thing they be like, you want a drink? Who you with? And I be like, them. And he be asking, I'm like, what do you want?
Glad I'm not most guys.
Because you cheap.
I'm smart. If you want to call it cheap, so be it. Next clip, please.
So would you be with me if I'd slept with over 50 men? I'm a high value woman, right? You say it yourself.
How can you be high value? 50 minutes.
I've just been single for a long time.
Unacceptable.
Why is it unacceptable?
A body count is probably the #1 most easiest way to judge the value of a female. I actually think that no, I'm going to say this. I think 99% of the world's problems, and no one's going to understand this, but if you can extrapolate, if you can listen to this statement and extrapolate it out towards society at large, I think 99% of the world's problems would be solved if females walked through life with their body count on their forehead. Because it would prevent all of the disintegration of morals. It would prevent so many things about the world.
But you know what? There's like a lot
And women would be like, to be with me as a man, I don't want to put another number on my forehead. You have to be a good man. They wouldn't stop fucking these idiots and stop being idiots. And all the idiocy would disappear. All the degeneracy would disappear. Families would return. Virgins meeting their first man, staying with him her whole life and being proud of it. Couldn't we go back to such a beautiful age? All we have to do is start putting numbers on girls' foreheads. We could fix everything.
That attitude is disgusting. It's not about women's body count. That would not, like, you know,
All right. First of all, I agree with him wholeheartedly. Can we please start tattooing numbers on y'all foreheads so we know what we getting into off jump?
What does it matter?
What, answer me that question another way. Why does what matter?
The number.
Why does the number matter?
Shouldn't matter. Everybody have a past.
Everybody does have a past.
So what does it matter?
Some people's pasts are messier than others. Do I want to enter into your mess?
But why would you even ask?
Why would I ask?
Yeah.
Do I want to enter into your mess? That's why I ask.
What is define mess?
First of all, let's say this. And I've said this on the show before. Maybe people have heard me say some chick foreheads ain't big. Tony, you stupid as hell. You're right. They'd have to have a sleeve with that shit. So let me say this. And I've said this on the show before. Some of you might heard this theory. A man's biggest concern when he gets with a woman is being that nigga. No man wants to be that nigga. Let me elaborate. We walk in the door, some restaurant, somebody's birthday party. We holding hands. I'm all lovey-dovey. My boo, look at her, look at me. We in love. It's 3 dudes in the corner that done hit. Ran a train. 2 of they boys done fuck. Whatever it is. And they like, that nigga don't know. No man wants to be that nigga. So, that's why the question gets asked. Now, should it matter? As we get older, it probably matters less than it did when we were kids because we mature and we worry about these things less. For any man, for most men, I'm not going to say any man because some men really don't care. For most men, it matters. And I'll tell you this. It should matter more for women. But y'all forgive it so easy. We don't have to abide by no rules because there are no rules. But if y'all was like, 20, no, your dick nasty, no pussy for you, we'd rethink how much we passed out. But y'all forgive it. We can say 150.
We're forgiven.
You forgive it.
I don't know about the
So let me rephrase the question. Let me ask the question to you. Does body count matter when it comes to dudes?
I don't even ask.
You don't specifically ask. But you know, you've dated people in industries where you know they probably got a high body count. Or you've dated dudes where you just know, this dude, he good looking, he's smooth, he been single for 40 years. I'm sure he's got a pretty high body count. You might not ask specifically, but you know.
What number is high? It depends.
You ask me. I'm asking you. What number's high?
I don't even want to know. Like, I don't ask because I don't want to know.
Because ignorance is bliss.
Right.
Men have to earn sexual abundance. Interesting.
Because I believe everybody have a past, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I met someone who got married young, I'm gonna assume, okay, that, like, you've been out the game for a while.
Okay.
So it's different. But what would I ask? But if someone who is being
I don't know who that is, but goddammit, I like that comment. Keep going.
Here's the thing. For some people, 10 might be matter.
It's
20.
It's
30,
all
so
relative.
it
Absolutely.
So
let's say you did
what
ask.
can you handle?
Let's say you did ask. What can you handle? Let's say you did ask. You don't ask. That's fine. Let's say you did ask. And some open, honest, you were on some shrooms and you decided to ask a question you never asked before. Some gentleman you were dating. What would be the number that would make your eyes buck like, damn?
I watch a TV show, like Married at First Sight.
Mm-hmm.
One of the couples in Australia, he had over 300 women that he told her. That's a lot. Like,
it's a sizable
that's
number.
A lot.
It's a sizable number.
He's in his early 40s. Like, dude, what are you doing to get to 300? But
so let's say
he was honest.
He was honest. So let's say, for whatever reason, that came from conversation with somebody you were dating. You seriously digging this dude. Like, seriously digging him. Y'all haven't had sex yet. So that's off the table so far.
What number is high for me?
I'm saying, but you all having an honest conversation one night. He tells you he's had sex with 300 women. Is he out? Is he out?
Yes.
He's done.
Absolutely.
No matter how much you're digging him.
Absolutely.
200.
That's high.
Is he out?
Yes.
100.
He's out.
He's out.
He's out.
50.
He's out.
He's out.
Well, how old is he?
Wait, you don't want to have a man there.
No, 100?
50
Right, 50 maybe.
at 35 plus?
Yeah, 35 plus. And he never been married?
He never been married. He's 40 years old,
He's
has slept
40,
with
never been
52 women. That's too many for you?
I never thought about that, but
I'm asking.
I don't know.
You may want to start dating fucking 23-year-olds because that might be the only way you get back down to 50.
See, that's what I won't ask, because then I don't want to be in a space where I have to judge or I have to questions, or then there's a bunch of questions after that. If you don't bring me drama, I wouldn't ask. That's not something I want to ask. Your past is your past.
So if somebody asked you, how would you respond to the question?
We had this conversation among girls, right? When we have girls' night, we talked about numbers. Some people have a whole list with their name on it. Like, they know everybody.
They keep a body count.
Yes. They got a name for it. They have their name. But if someone asked me, I'll ask them, what was the purpose? You have to give me a purpose. What is it?
Wait a minute, Jen Lee. Hold on. Put Jen's up there. Jen Lee, 52 is a huge number. Girl, you probably at 37. What the fuck are you talking about? You right behind 50. Jennifer, don't play with me. Do not play with me.
Don't do my friend.
You Jen, though, I love her. But Jen, I guarantee you, most of the men you slept with post-divorce have over 50.
You think so? So what
See,
is
wait. Every 6 months, 2 bodies come off. No, this is not your whole facts. This is not your credit score. Bodies stay. Bodies stay. Threesomes equal 1 body. Even you got some old retarded rules, but I like your style.
Equal 1 body. That's not even count. Okay.
There's some women who don't know that number. Ask a few of my friends who've been single. They're like, they didn't know. They don't want to know. That's why they don't know. They don't want to know.
They know. Most people know.
They got an idea. Okay, I'm gonna say something to you.
But
and you can disagree.
If a man asks me,
what would you say? How would you respond?
I'm gonna ask him why. Like, you have to give me what is your why.
Sheer curiosity.
No, curiosity. That's not.
So you're not answering it.
No.
Okay.
Unless he really, really want to know, and then don't ask me anything else. But like, something's gonna come out of that. Not good. So what is it?
Depends. If you say 4, something good comes out of it.
It's catch-22. So I just don't see the purpose.
Let me tell you why.
Because here's the thing: your past is your past.
Say it doesn't matter,
here,
right?
so what matter is you right now. So why would I worry about Peters and James and all that? Why you worry about because
I don't want to be that
with
nigga. Because I don't want to be that nigga.
What is that nigga?
I just explained what that nigga
is. I grow. So.
Yeah, but your reputation, your history, your past doesn't. That just follows you forever.
I had 20 or 25 numbers. That doesn't mean that.
It depends on how it went down.
How? What? If there's no drama to it, and then I'm just a single girl I'm dating. What? Like, what you want me to do? I'm single. I'm dating. So.
Listen, we've already established it. Everybody's threshold for what's high is different.
But I'm just saying, like, you don't want to be that nigga, that person. I don't know. I agree. Like, 81. Okay.
Let me tell you why you say you don't ask because it doesn't matter. Let me tell you why you don't. Let me tell you
I
why.
agree with him. Like, no. I might say, like, show me the last 3 months just because I could ask.
No, but let me tell you why you don't ask. Because it does matter.
Why does it matter?
You don't want to know because you don't want to know. It's not that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we all got a pass. That's fluffy and cute. You don't want to know because you don't want to know. Because you already said 50 is high. So you don't want to rule out no good possibilities because to fuck it up. That's why you don't ask. It's not because you just all forgiving for whatever your past is. Or then 300 wouldn't matter. 200 wouldn't matter. 100 wouldn't matter.
That's what I say. It's catch-22. If I know something gonna come out, so why should I? If this is good right now, let me enjoy what I have right now. So as long as it matter, he showed me who he is. I don't care. As long as nothing come out of
you do
his
care,
past.
But you do care.
As long as there's no drama, I'm cool.
You do care.
Why?
Because you just said 200 mattered. You just said 300 was too many. So you do care.
I don't think it's. I don't know. I don't know. 200 is a lot.
200 is a sizable number.
At 40, that's a lot. That means, how old did you?
Hold on, let's do some math.
Please do.
Let's do some math.
200 at 42.
Let's do some math. hold on. Jim might be doing it for me. Let's say you start having sex at 17, you're 45 years old. 28 times 2 equals 56. So that means you've been having sex for 28 years, and that's only 2 a year. So 56 seems like a reasonable number in that scenario.
I'll take 56, I guess. But 22, that's a lot. I mean, 200, that's a lot. I don't think anybody, I don't know, I can't say anybody, but I don't know if anybody.
For a year.
Huh?
That same math for a year.
4 years, same math.
That's not a lot. Get there.
If I've been sexually active for 30 years, and I have sex with 4 people a year on average, that's 120 people. That don't seem like a lot, does it? For a year. That's not crazy. That's not crazy talk. One a season. So maybe you got a couple of long-standing relationships in there. Maybe you got a couple of one-night stands in there. A couple of bang-bangs and we-dones. I mean, it could run the gamut. But that don't seem unreasonable.
Yeah, but when you sit in and calculate it, yeah. But if you just be like, throw numbers, you be like, that sounds a lot.
I'm just saying. But you're fooling yourself if you think it don't matter to you. That's a lie.
Maybe.
But you gonna stay with the body count don't count?
I don't want to know.
You just don't want to know.
I just don't want to
because it counts. All right, let's go. Next clip, please.
Does it matter to you?
Does what? Hell, fuck yeah, it matters to me.
So you would ask?
Oh, hold up, B. Not the next clip. Hold on. I guess
Would you ask?
we're still on this for a second. Will I ask?
Yeah. And
Will
when is
I
the right
ask?
time to ask?
Will I ask? I probably would, at this stage and age, I probably wouldn't ask.
You wouldn't?
I probably wouldn't ask. The more important question to me right now is, have you ever dealt with anybody I know?
Okay, correct.
That's the more crucial question. When I was younger, fuck yeah, I asked that question all the time. Because it just seemed like an important thing when you were younger. When we older, everybody, to your point, everybody's had life experiences. We've dated our people. We've done this. We've been married, been divorced. Everybody has a history. I get it. Have you ever fucked with any of my boys? That's the key question. And not even any of my boys. Anybody I know.
In your circle.
No, anybody I know. Now, for me, that's a tough question. I know a lot of people.
Exactly. You know how about that?
I'm not that we're not doing this. Which is why if I ever got divorced, I'd have to go to fucking Denver and meet somebody that I don't know nobody. But I probably wouldn't ask. And the reason I wouldn't ask is because I don't want to I don't want to know because I don't want to look at you different.
Oh, you would look at her different?
If I'm dating somebody and the conversation for whatever reason comes up and she tells me
what's the number for you?
85 people, I'm just guessing it. I'm just putting a number out there. That's
45, 50. That's a lot.
That's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
So when's the right time to ask if you want to ask? So if I want to ask, what's the right time to ask the guy?
When is
and how should I bring that conversation? Just be like, hey, when's the right time to ask?
I would say it's the right time to ask would be right before you all are taking that final step into the physical realm. So now I know as we get older, no. That's what I'm saying. I know as we get older, we get a little less restrictive about when these things go down. And if I get a good night kiss, it might go. There ain't a whole lot of first base, second base. It kind of goes straight from single to home run. But let's say we've gone out. It's not some. I don't know. Let's say it's a month. It's a month in. We've messed around, but we haven't had sex. There's been some, no, not really. Stop. Think about it. Yeah, you should go. We played that game for a little while. It's all fine. Right before we right there. We at the precipice of having sex. That's when, if I'm that concerned, if a woman is that concerned, that's when the question should come up. That's probably not when I would ask, because I wouldn't want to ruin getting that booty. I'll probably ask that later on if I actually gave a fuck. So for a woman, I would say ask before if you care like that, before y'all have sex. For a man, it generally comes up when I'm starting to take you serious. Before I really start getting invested in this. If you care, if that's your thing, that's generally when it comes up. So now I know wow, you're a slut bucket. I gotta back the fuck up.
But your number is higher than hers, so what the
I'm
heck?
an admitted slut bucket though.
So it's okay.
I'm not. It's okay if you say it's okay.
You can't think she's slut or whatever.
I'm using that term jestfully, but you have had sex with too many people for me to invest in this wholeheartedly.
So you judge her based on her past. But you like her.
Mm-hmm.
You had a good chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
You got good connection.
Mm-hmm.
She's smart.
Mm-hmm.
She's everything you would want in a woman within a month of what you see.
Mm-hmm.
But based on number now, what you feeling gonna change?
I gotta rethink it.
That's bullshit.
That's poor decision making.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
No, not on my part, on her part.
How?
That's poor decision
This is her
making.
past.
Yeah, she's made some bad decisions in the past.
But you judging her, bringing her past current. But
If she is a CEO of some major Fortune 500 company, but her credit was fucked up 5 years ago, she fixed it, but it was fucked up. That's a red flag. That tells me you're bad with money and you can slip right back into that.
But you never know what was her situation.
I don't know her situation.
Exactly.
I know her credit was fucked up though. That's what
why?
I do know.
Why? Do you ask?
Because she didn't handle her money appropriately.
Okay, why she didn't have... That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to get to know people.
Was she on crack?
She must be not, because...
Then why was your money messed up?
You don't know. You don't know her past. You don't know her family. You don't know anything. But you connected. You had a great chemistry,
So you
emotionally, mentally, and you invested to get to know her. And then through a conversation, something came up. Now all of a sudden, is a pause.
You were not discerning with your vagina, which tells me you make bad decisions. Just say, you don't care. If you don't care about your vagina enough to keep it a little more precious, why am I putting it on the pedestal?
So I should judge someone based on their numbers.
You surely could.
Okay.
You could say, that dirty dick motherfucker, I'm not fucking with him, and I would be like,
So
I
I
get
should
that.
judge him based on his history, but what matters is who he is now.
I'm not saying, listen, we all judge each other on our past in some way, shape, or form. What I'm saying is, if he's had sex with 400 people, your viewpoint is gonna shift. You've already established that.
Yeah, from day one. But if I see something,
Even if you already in it, your viewpoint is gonna shift.
that's why you don't ask.
Because you don't want to know. Because it's important. Body counts number. Next clip. Chantel, you ain't here, so you don't get to run the fucking show.
What's she saying?
Sociological orders of the culture we're living in now. Because we are raising up women to be men. And you are not applauded for your femininity. You are applauded in the contemporary society by how tough, rough, nasty, mean, aggressive, hateful, possessive you are, and you are climbing the corporate ladder, but we are losing our families. I know you can buy your own car. I know you can buy your own house. But until you create a need that I can pour into, I have no place in your life. So stop coming home bragging to me about how much you don't need me and wonder why I shy away. Oh, y'all ain't gonna talk back to me this morning.
How do you feel?
I 75% think that's bullshit.
How so?
However, 25% of that is accurate in the fact that there has to be a need, or need isn't, there has to be a want that you can't meet alone that I help fill. But please, let me tell you something, women. Please come home to me and brag about how much you can buy your own house and you can buy your own car. I can need somewhere to live. Cause so shit, I hope you can buy that motherfucker for us. But do not say that you don't need no man. I even bristle with that, saying that. Because you can say you don't need a man financially, you don't need a man to live a good life in a well-kept way financially. I would say though, you need that emotional partnership. Everybody does. So to say you don't need me is a lie. One, You do need me. You just don't need me to carry your water financially. Fine. I'm good with that. I'm here to carry your water emotionally. I'm here to carry your water spiritually. I'm here to carry your water intellectually. And if I happen to also carry the water financially, then you just hit the grand slam. So just because you can take care of yourself and buy your own house and do your own, and get my own nails done, I don't need you doing that shit. Okay, cool. You probably also got 10 vibrators, and I'm sure that's working for you. But that ain't keeping you warm at night. And maybe your fancy electric blanket or weighted your 15,000 count Egyptian cotton sheets and your weighted blanket is, but it ain't the same.
It's not the same. But do you think women want to be in that position though?
I don't think women. She said we're raising our women. Women are raising women to be that way.
Why is that?
Because it's a lack of positive role models in too many homes.
Something broke.
We already know that. We're broken.
Right?
We're broken.
Right.
As a community, we're broken. So women have been out of obligation, right? Because percentage of black men are incarcerated, or percentage of black men are taking care of their responsibilities, or you all out-degree us right now, outpace us in college and earning and all that shit, right? But that's out of necessity because we as black men haven't done what we need to do to keep you all safe, to keep you all protected, to keep you all by our sides in a mutually beneficially way. And y'all stepped up and you started raising our families and kept it going and took care of yourself because we weren't doing it anymore. Kudos to you all. Absolutely. But you can't now be in this, and now you've tasted this, you like this, you want to move up the corporate ladder, you want to fulfill yourself in a professional way. I support all of that. Do it. Make it happen, girl. You go, girl. But what happens then is you turn that on men, and some say at the whole "I don't need you" situation, blah 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 blah. But I would say those of us that are probably watching this podcast aren't in that position of the whole "I don't need a man" thing. It's more of a if you don't come to the table with the exact qualifications or more that I have, then we can't even roll. And you are cutting off your supply of good dudes just because you happen to have had more educational or financial success than them. And I've argued this on the show before. You are counting out your blessings. Cutting off your blessings, rather, because you are looking for this resume. And it's 100 of y'all hiring 10 men with that resume. Your thoughts?
See, I raised different, right? So I understand where he's coming from. I grew up seeing my mom being at home, taking care of, because...
I'm scared of that mic, by the way. You got all comfortable in the chair. You talk all low and shit.
So it's different. I think that's why when I say it's broken in the system, I think it's just the culture, the society where we are now. It's different. Like I was a single mom.
I was about to wait. I think it's key context here to tell them where you were born and all that good stuff.
I'm born and raised in Ethiopia. So the way I raised, or the things I saw growing up is different to me, right? So in the way I raised my daughter is different a little bit than how my mom and what I saw. My mom didn't have to work, right? That wasn't even an option for her because my dad chose to work. He wanted to take care of home. It wasn't a choice. Like I don't think she was given as a choice to say, "Do you want to work?" Oh, it wasn't. That was what it was as a culture. So
it wasn't given as a choice. So she didn't have an option.
I don't think my mom had an option because she had me younger. She got married younger.
Do you think she would have wanted that option?
I think so.
Okay.
Because once I lost my dad, my mom went back to work.
Mm-hmm.
I was 17 when I lost my dad. So I'm assuming she would have, because I seen her in a way asking my dad, things need to be done or what she need, right? So I don't think I like growing up seeing that, why my mom have to ask for money or to go to the store, right? So in some ways, I don't think that wasn't a bad thing. Women's being independent in a way and contribute to your household or whatever it is, right? So I get where you're coming from. But then I was like, something is broken where we have to pick up things, right? I raised my daughter by myself. So that was my choice? No. That's what given to me, right? So now when I make decision in a way, even when I'm dating, men tell me, oh, you've been running your household so long, you too independent. It wasn't by choice. Because I don't want to do that, honestly. I want somebody where I can just be like, you know what? You handle this, I can handle this. I don't think we're not made for that as a woman, especially when you married or you be with someone. That's where you share. So I don't think, but if we in that space, I don't think it shouldn't be defined as, oh, you just want to be that. I don't think some women does it. I have friends that they would say, I'm the winner here. Right? And they talk less, or the men feel less, right? I have people.
Wait. Women say they're the winner.
Yeah,
or they're the prize.
Yeah,
or they're
no. They make more money, right?
Oh, the winner.
So they're the winner, right? So, but then I tell them was like, you can come off like that because at the end of the day, still men have to be men, right? For you guys, more the respect. I don't know. There was a video that it was going viral. What's her name? Is a rapper. Tyler, I forgot her name, but her husband said, I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how much the bill paid, all that. He said, that's what I'm here for. I don't care. If you work, you work. If you don't, you don't. Right? I believe that. I think that should be an option. If I want to work, if I'm married, give me the option. If I don't want to work, if I want to work part-time, give me the option. Then take care of it. Why are you looking at me like that? Because
ain't no motherfucking options.
But then when we do it, then it's an issue, right? Why is it an issue?
Not for me.
Not for you.
Out on me, please.
But he
please and thank you.
I think, and his way of saying is, I think women forget to be a woman sometimes, right? So even if you make the money, come home and be a woman, and be a mother, be a wife. I think sometimes people say, oh, if I make the money, I don't have to clean up. I don't have to cook. I have somebody cook. I have somebody. As long as it's done, what does it matter? I think some men want to see that they rather than the women come home at least, you know what I mean, cook once in a while, take care of the kids. It doesn't matter. But if she said, you know what, that's not me, then you should know who you married to or who you with, right? Then you should not expect those things. Because she said, I work hard to live this kind of lifestyle. Let me live that lifestyle. That doesn't mean I'm independent. This is what I want to do. I see my mom work 8 hours. I barely see my mother, right? Because my mom works night shift. I have to get up in the morning, take care of my sisters, my siblings. No, but if I hire somebody and I can spend time with my kids, let me have it.
You got it. Next clip.
I'm not about to fuck this up. I'm just mad. Like, it depends on what type of value you have to me. If you're my place of peace, I'm not gonna fuck it up.
Okay.
When a man, you say a man cheating, no, he going looking for peace somewhere else.
It's bad camera work, by the way.
Peace where he at.
Not true.
Okay, so you my peace, and we arguing every night. That's not peaceful.
I can be your peace and you still go cheat.
You arguing though? Is we arguing? Can I be myself around you?
Yes.
Okay, what's this? So if it's something you don't agree with, you ever just and gave off that fucked up energy?
Yeah.
I'ma catch that.
Okay.
And
you guess what?
And that's gonna disrupt
you
my
gonna
peace.
respect me.
Me?
Yeah.
I'ma get a complaint.
Yeah.
Right gang wrong nigga. Right gang wrong nigga. I love this show. I do. Yes, Lord. Well, I'm not about to play with you because I'm not about to fuck this.
So Kevin Gates is the most retarded ass motherfucker I've ever agreed with in my life, though. Like, he say the stupidest shit that be making sense.
He does.
I be like, that's stupid as hell, but damn, that made sense. All right,
that makes sense to you?
Yeah. So what he's saying is, if now she makes the point of the conversation, You all can do 100%, 130% things right, and man will still cheat. Sure, if that man go cheat, both ways. If they gonna cheat, they gonna cheat.
Right.
But what he's saying is, it is far less likely if you are my peace. If I come home and you are my peace, you are the thing, the shelter in my storm. You are the person I can lean on when the world is bitter and dark to my black ass. I'm very less likely to go out there and risk fucking that up. But if every time I come to the crib, it's this, it's that. You on my neck about this, you on my neck about that. It's always a motherfucking this and always a motherfucking that.
Why is that? That means you missing something. You're not doing something.
I'm not doing something the way you want me to do it. It doesn't mean I'm not doing it.
No, it's not the way you want to do it. It's something that if it takes two.
Women complain.
It takes two. That's what y'all say. If I say a simple thing is like, you text me dry, that's complaining. Y'all complaining about the stupid thing that we say. Like
what are you talking about?
If I say anything, you would say that's complaining. It might not even complaining. So what is complaining?
Complaining is complaining.
Men say women crazy.
Complaining is complaining. What are you talking about? What's complaining?
No. That's like me saying, "Oh, can you put the grocery away?" And then you didn't. You didn't do it. And then 30 minutes later, I say something. I'm complaining because you said I'm going to do it. Why you have to ask me again? But if I already told you, why I have to come back and remind you?
I don't have to move.
Am I complaining?
Yes.
Am I reminding you?
I don't have to move when you want me to move. You've asked me to do something. I said I will do it.
There's some meat in there. Need to be in the refrigerator.
That meat ain't going bad in 30 minutes. Here's a question. Hey. Why you go shopping and come home in the middle of the Bears game and then ask me to put some goddamn groceries away? You know I'm watching the game.
You can hear the game.
I don't want to hear the game. I want to watch the motherfucking game.
But I just give you a simple example. I'm giving you
how it goes left.
It takes two. So if I'm always saying something, that means you're not listening.
No, it means I'm not doing it the way you want me to do it. In the moment you said to do it. I don't have to move just because you asked me to do something in that moment. I'm just telling y'all how y'all operate sometimes.
No, because some stuff y'all move so slow.
Agreed. But I don't have to move on your timeline. So, if you want something done in a specific way, you ask me to do it, and I don't do it the way you want to do it, do that shit. But then don't complain that you did it. If you want it done, you want me to do it, let me do it, how I'm going to do it, when I'm going to do it. If you don't like...
It matter when you're going to do it, though.
Wait. Why? Why does it matter? Why does it matter?
If I ask you to do it...
Give me an example. What's so time constraint about? Give me a time constraint. What's so pressing about you asking me to do something?
Okay, but let's
outside
say
of paying the bill,
let's say
or taking the kids to practice, or somewhere they need to be. I can't have the kids late. Sure, I got you.
Let's say there's a project due. Perfect example. And I say, can you go to Walgreens or something? Give me a board and crayon or something.
When's the project due?
Tomorrow. Let's say 2 days.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay.
But if I ask you this morning on your way out, be like, hey, on your way to, on home back, can you grab it because I want to do this?
Gotcha.
And you didn't do it.
No, that's fucked up because there's a time constraint around that. What I'm saying is, oftentimes, there isn't much of a time constraint. That shit could get done.
Why we have to be so realistic? If I said, can you do it, do it. I mean...
can you do it? Yes, I'll do it. When I fucking
but then it's like 10 hours later, it's still not done.
Who cares?
I do.
That's the problem. Why does it matter?
In my mind, I'm scheduling, right? That's just how I roll. I feel like I want to know. Like, I don't want to the detail, but I'll be like, da 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 da. At least give me timeline.
If I say I got it, I got it.
Most of the time when men say I got it, I swear it won't be done. Until you have to remind them. Then when you remind them, it's like, oh, you nagging.
No. I didn't need the reminder. I was going to get it done.
Most of them, they do.
No, it's bullshit. Y'all, it's just that we weren't doing it on your time. So, back. This is a whole other piece.
No, but...
That's Kevin Gates' be my peace. Be my shelter in the storm. I don't want to come home to you on my fucking neck. White man been on my neck all day out in this world trying to make money. I
don't know how he felt that way, but not every day. I don't think
What he's saying is if you are my shelter in the storm, if you are my peace consistently, I'm far more prone to come home early, spend more time, do things you want me to do. But if it's always some beef,
I don't think always shouldn't be a beef. Shouldn't be.
But that was his point.
I don't think every day nobody want to be nagging every day. Here's the thing, it's not even about you. For me, for my own sanity, for my own mental health, I don't want to argue. So if I feel like you put me in that position, that means you're not my piece either. So now we're not. You're not. Because if I have to come home and be like, oh my gosh. Like,
that hurt fellas. She got me on that one. That stung. That was a body blow.
You're not my piece.
I'm not up. Damn.
No. That means, what is this something that you trigger me to the point that I have to fuss? So you're not my piece. So we both not. So that means you're not doing something.
That was a good one. I ain't got no argument to that one.
Right.
That's the first smart thing you said. Oh, goddamn day. I ain't got no argument to that. Shit. You got me on that one. Last clip. Hate losing these conversations.
It's okay.
You got me on that one. All right.
Get into it.
We should have played this one earlier.
Y'all can have y'all choice. I'm really okay with y'all having a choice. I don't feel like nobody should tell y'all what to do. However,
if you just had to get a vasectomy, I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
Let's have equality and give me my choice. So when I say I don't want this fucking kid, don't say nothing to me about it. I don't want to hear no negative bullshit about I'm a deadbeat. I don't want the government coming talking about I need to pay child support. Leave me the fuck alone because I'm making my choice.
Absolutely,
but that shit ain't never happened ever, and every woman in the world has been okay with it. You can't say that because
you don't know every case. You don't know every case.
Damn near every woman is okay with and has said, You laid down and had sex. You need to take care of your responsibilities. Now all of a sudden, don't nobody want to live by that. Like either have the choice or don't, but make it on both sides.
So what happens
Y'all want the government to intervene on one end, but not on the other end.
That's true. Nothing's 100%. Condoms got 100%.
It don't make sense to me.
Okay. Thoughts.
He has a point. I believe people should have a choice now.
What are you saying?
I hate to even half-ass agree with this motherfucker. Let's start here. God damn, I don't even know. Alright, so let's start here. Somebody, one of them, I don't know if it was her or one of the dudes, said, but you did have a choice, right?
Yeah, everybody have a choice.
When you laid down, you didn't choose protection. As a man, this is funny because I'm not even gonna have this conversation, but I just had this conversation. As a man, you could not trust a woman with your reproductive choices.
Absolutely.
Wear condoms, and condoms aren't 100%. Nothing's 100%, but condoms are as effective as if you use them correctly as they can be. Right, 99.9% right.
Let's hope it's not broke.
I mean, shit happens, but. Do not let anybody else be in charge of your reproductive decisions. That being said, let's say condom breaking. You brought that up, right? You're having sex. You've chosen not to have a baby with this person. Condom breaks unknowingly, unwittingly. Right. I've been in this position. Condom breaks. You don't know till you after it's look, girl. Woo! Fuck. Right? So now you get pregnant. The woman has all the control over whether or not that pregnancy goes to term.
True.
Man has zero control. And he shouldn't. He should not fucking have a say. Her body, her choice. 100% agree with that. However, in this specific scenario, if that's the case and I say, I don't want the shorty, and you decide to have the shorty,
you're on your own?
Should I not have the option to be like, deuces? We chose.
If he was clear at the beginning, let's say.
I put a condom on. It's pretty fucking clear.
No. That could be just to be protective STD. All
okay, facts. Fair enough.
Right?
Fair enough.
So conversation had to be made. As for me, like, do you want kids? So unless it's just a one night stand, it was just like whatever, maybe there was no conversation. But if you don't want kids, right? I think you're old enough to be like, I don't want kids. So you had to be clear. Because then at that point when you said I don't need to, it still is a hard decision, but then I would be like, okay, now she knows. As a woman, she knows exactly where he at. He don't want to be a father.
Even if he makes that stand, but he does nothing to protect himself from having a kid, I don't co-sign that. That's bullshit. If I tell you I don't want no kids and I'm raw dog skeeting up in you every other day, my actions don't match my words. So you're not making you're making a conscious decision then to throw. I don't co-sign that. I'm not saying if I come here, I don't want no kids, and I'm not taking any precautions to stop you from having a kid, then I can't back up and say, no, I told you I ain't want no kids. You didn't do anything to stop that. I'm saying only in a scenario where I was actively trying to prevent it,
right,
and something went left with the condom, and now I'm in a position where you having a kid I don't want, which I've actively said I don't want, which I was taking active precautions to prevent, and an accident happened. Should I be able to chuck up the deuces?
I would let you go. I would, because at the end of the day, my thing is like, you're not going to be in this child life. I rather than have you not to, because you're not going to be an example. You're not going to be a father. So what
about financially? He can do all that shit, not do nothing, and still get that percentage taken out of his check, because he still helped create that child.
But it's going to be a fight.
Once the court say it is, it ain't.
But even to go to court, that's a fight.
So you don't want to. You just gonna let him ride.
It just, for me, is a peace of mind. If I make that decision, knowing that, because then if I
Chantel, you know my number. Call in.
I know the number.
Don't throw people no good time. Call in.
What she said?
She said you gonna make me call in agreeing with this dumbass. I'm not saying he's right.
Because here's the thing: is more than the money, I'd rather than you to be a father, right? I wanted this child, if it's a girl or a boy, I wanted to have a father. So, but if you just there, what, as a donor? I mean, you don't even want to be a father. So what am I telling this kid? I'd rather than somebody else be a father figure for this person, because now mentally you're gonna drain me. Right? So if that's a choice. But here's the thing. The woman should have more power, right? So there's plan B. If you know this person don't want to be a kid, why would you even have the baby?
Because you want the baby. You don't believe in any of that.
So just like the TV show on BET, Mary J, right? She wanted a kid.
Girl, I watch that shit.
But anyway. She wanted a kid so bad. To the point that there was a time that she had sex with this guy. She saved the condom, took the sperm out of there and freeze it in the freezer. Like, he didn't even know she did that.
That's why you gotta flush condoms, brothers. That's why you gotta flush the condoms. But yes, so that's so damn extreme.
So if you wanted that much, you want a kid, and you like this person, so you know what?
Oh, not even that. Let's say it's not that.
But you have a choice not to be a father.
Let's say, okay. Let's say they had sex, and she wasn't looking to have no kids. She's not desperate to have no kids. She just having sex, and again, kind of broke. Nobody knew, but she doesn't believe in abortion.
And she didn't want to take Blonde
She doesn't believe in not carrying a kid till term. Once pregnant, I'm pregnant. I'm not trying to. Oh, plan B, you don't know if you're pregnant or not. I see where you're going with that. But no, right. she don't. None of that. Or let's say she didn't even know. Let's say she didn't even.
She know the condom broke.
Let's say she didn't know.
That the condom broke?
Yeah, let's say he never announced that. How many times you had sex in your life? Too many to count. Let's not even do that.
Right.
How many times have you taken a condom off a dude, wrapped it up, and thrown it away? My point is, how would you know the condom broke if he didn't tell you?
Because I can feel it.
You can feel what?
When I go to the bathroom, you can feel
the little particles or whatever.
You can feel it because if it broke and come on me, I can feel it. So I'll be stupid not to even think plain.
Wait a minute. Maybe this part of why women got stank vaginas. They can't feel the particles breaking in the condom on their coochies. Back to the first point. All right.
But what I'm saying is, as a woman, we smarter than that. I'm just saying, you cannot be that.
Okay,
close,
fine.
Right.
Whatever the case may be, I don't know what.
But you can't make someone to be a father when they don't want to be a father, because they're not going to be a father.
You can't make them an active father. You can make them a financial father.
But here's the thing: that's a battle that you're gonna go through.
Uh-oh. You know, Chantel, you are not backstage, or we will see you. You must be on the wrong link. Do it again.
It's a battle in a court, right? So
it's not that big of a battle.
He can make it harder. If you don't want to pay, he can lie about his salary. He can say I'm jobless.
He can't do all that. Taxes will tell where it is.
Listen,
DNA will tell that shit real quick.
No, it's not about the DNA.
I've never been in this situation.
I have friends that they've been in a situation that they've been in a court every month. Because he showed them, oh, I don't work. I don't have this much. I make this much. I live with my mama. I mean, who want to be in a court paying a lawyer fee?
Oh, Jesus.
So you might as well just let him go.
All right, hold on. My co-hostess, who's sick as a dog, for whatever reason, couldn't let this one go. Come on in, Sean. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Can you turn your camera off? You look like you about to rob the studio. Jeez, I was kidding. I was kidding. Come on. In this natural state.
Look,
you okay?
Y'all killing me with this commentary. Well, here's what I'm gonna say that I'm gonna pop off. First, hi everybody. Yes, I am sick with COVID. The bros got me sick, hopping around, barking at every fucking party. So yes, I am sick with the C-19. Here's the only point I want to make. Fathers do have the ability to opt out. It's called taking your ass to the courts, relinquishing your rights as a father, and then you can walk away and never have to deal with that woman or that kid ever again. Here's the part y'all can't deal with: having no access to that kid and having no say. So you want to not pay, and you still want to be able to have say whenever you feel like it. And you can't have it both ways. If y'all really want to opt out as a father, the court system will allow you to do it. It's not that hard. Take your ass to court, pay the fees, and opt out as a father. Period, point blank. That's all I have to say.
Chantel, that's 100% true and 100% bullshit. I can opt out and relinquish my rights as a father. That does not stop the courts from taking that money out of my check every goddamn 2 weeks. So we're not talking about acting. We're not talking about acting actively as a father figure in the child's life. If I'm paying, I'm paying, and that don't change. I'm saying I ain't got to pay shit. I ain't got to see you again. I ain't got to do shit for that kid. See that kid. Can I opt 100% out?
Absolutely yes.
You're saying yes, Chantel.
I'm saying. Oh, I forgot y'all need to mute yourselves. I'm saying, first of all, to B's point, sure, fine. But there are a lot of fathers, and we know this, who didn't go through the court system, who have nothing to do with they baby mamas, or they babies, and don't pay shit. Please let's not pretend like this is not a thing, and a very big thing. Yes, a lot of men do pay child support, but a lot of motherfuckers don't, and the mothers don't go after them because of pride and ego. So these things are all true. But I don't know. I need to do some digging because I'm pretty sure if you relinquish your rights as a father, I don't think you'll have to pay support after that. But I'm also not a lawyer. So if there's lawyers in the comments, please add that note because I'm not sure how accurate that is.
I think that's only true if the mother co-signs that. She lets you relinquish your rights and your financial responsibilities.
Yeah, you have to agree to that.
She has to agree to that.
Yeah.
And to your point, yes, that's right. There's a lot of niggas out there not paying shit because mamas didn't chase them down. But that's on mama.
It's not that we want to chase them down. I think sometimes it's just the peace.
I get it. I get the whole peace section. I'm just saying, if y'all not getting the money, that's because you chose not to get the money
but
for
it's not
whatever
the pride
reason.
And the ego thing.
I didn't say it was pride and ego. Right. I just say whatever reason you chose not to chase it, because at the end of the day, the court systems are not built for us, for fathers.
It's not.
So
I don't think the court system is made for us. Period.
Well, for us as black people,
I've been in that system. It's not. They tell. For me, I don't want somebody else to tell me how to.
Hold on. I want to hit this real quick. Hold on. Chantel, get better. We worried about you. Not really. Don't die.
Do you need something?
Do you need anything? You need to bring you something?
Yeah, right. Everybody in the comments, y'all send me a soup. I'll put my address in the comments. Y'all all send me soup and orange juice. I would love that. I miss you, Brian. I miss you guys. Lily, thank you for hopping in and covering for me. I really appreciate it. I'm going back to lay down now.
Hey, don't leave. Hold on. You can't say shit after this because he gonna mute you. You look fucked up. Don't be fucking with the Qs. Come to Alpha Convention next year. You won't catch no goddamn COVID. I love you. Talk to you later. Go ahead.
What was that?
You were saying
No, the court system is not meant for us. I think for me, I don't want somebody else to tell me how should I run my household that don't understand who I am.
when you say not made for us, you mean black people?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'm just clarifying.
Like I'm not black.
Agreed. No, I was making sure.
Okay, some people think I'm not black.
Because sometimes
I'm
you say you African and you don't fuck with us American black.
I didn't say that. I just say
with
my
you.
African blood. I say my African blood is different than whatever. But
So how do y'all want? Lily be saying shit like I don't get bit by mosquitoes because I'm African.
no, I said I
I be like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's like, I don't get sick. I'm not catching COVID. I'm
not. Thank God. I've been in contact with people who have COVID. I don't. So I just.
So have I, but
I'm just pride being an African, but I'm black. So whatever. But I don't think the system is for us when it comes to raising our kids. They don't understand our cultures. They don't understand our belief. So I don't really suggest the court system. Like unless it's something that's really meant to be. But then we had a fight. Like I know I witnessed with my friends that I went to the court as a witness that he sat there and claimed that he have no job. It take us 6 months to prove this man got a job. Like for me, if I had to do that, I might let you go because you're not helping me mentally. You draining me, right? So I'm not forcing you to be a father, right? So it's not the money. If I'm struggling, if I have to do 2 jobs, I'd rather than do that and figure it out how to surround my kids, have a father figure to make sure she's okay or he's okay.
Gotcha.
Versus you want to come once a month for a birthday and Christmas. I don't need you. Exactly. Yeah. No, I don't need you because you're not helping. And then top of that, when the kids got older, they're not going to even have a relationship. So what am I supposed to do? Just taking your last name? No. He gonna have my last name.
All right. Well, people, we have reached the end of our show. We touched on a lot today, and generally I like to end on final thoughts. So, Lily, I don't know. We talked about a lot today. Any final thoughts about anything we discussed?
My final thoughts when it comes to the whole subject.
I mean, anything, any particular subject, the whole thing, whatever.
I don't know. I'll let you go. Let me think.
No. Guests always go first.
Show.
Guests always go first. I wrap it up. So guests always
you wrap it up.
I wrap the whole thing up. If you don't have that, it's cool.
No, probably not.
All right. First and foremost, Chantel, for real, on the real, get better. Wishing you a speedy recovery.
We're bringing you some soup and orange juice.
I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you when you're off. Lily might bring you some. I ain't coming over there because
I'm bringing you some.
I ain't going nowhere near your sick ass.
We can just drop it on her drawer.
I told you not to go fuck with them cues. I told you. I'm just kidding. No, get better. Get speedy. Speedy recovery. Don't ever come on the show with your head bandana thing again. You look like you was about to rob us. But first and foremost, thank you for coming in and filling in today. It took you a little while to warm up. I was a little worried the first 5-10 minutes. I was like, oh, she's going to be in here quiet. I'm going to have to pull shit out of her.
I was just trying
to. That's all right. I like it.
I have to make sure, Chantel not disappointed at me.
Okay, all right. Chantel, she might take your spot. I don't know. She's pretty good. She wasn't that good.
I will leave Chantel.
She wasn't that good. She ain't taking your spot. I'm just talking shit. I'll say this. We all feel differently about different topics. We all have lived experiences that are different from each other, but we all have shared experiences that are the same. I got this bottle on. Yeah, I should drink some of this. Shit's good. They ain't a sponsor though, so they don't get no love. So I will say this. My birthday's coming up sooner rather than later.
Ooh,
your man's turning.
I'm so tired about this.
Yeah, now y'all gonna hear about this birthday for the next 42 days. My birthday's coming up. Big party. If you ain't been invited, you can't come. Sorry, but I'm giving out advice every day for the next 40 some odd days. Every day I got a little piece of advice.
They say you've been doing good.
I've been doing good.
But they said today wasn't good.
Today, listen. I was walking down the street.
What did you do today?
I was walking down the street and I walked past this person, and they smelled. There's no other way to describe it. So today I just said you got to wash your ass.
It's summertime.
It's summer. You're moving around. If you got some extra pounds, you sweating a little more than normal. It's a little humid. You might need a second shower. You might need a third. No shame in that. But wash your ass. And particularly your ass. Don't not wash your ass. Like wash all around your ass. Just got some water sprinkled in it when you wash. Open that crack up and wash your ass. That was my advice today, and I stand by it.
That was for women or men?
That's for everybody. Shit. We already talked about stank coochie, so we're not even. Advice has been spited to pay. Here, I got some advice for you, Chantel. Take that do-rag off your ghetto ass and anyway.
Leave the girl.
No, I'm not. So, I say all this to say, I got sidetracked. We all have different experiences. We all live a different life. But you have to really be willing to have some self-reflection about how you move and think about the repercussions of the decisions you make in all factors, right? On our first topic, if you got a friend that's like living foul in any kind of way, I'm not even going to specifically talk about stank cooch, but if your friendship is based on you telling them the truth, be real. That's what I want my friends to do. If my friends just co-sign my bullshit, then they're not real friends as far as me. They just my water carriers.
True.
Ladies, I'm not going to talk about each one. All I'm going to say is this. Be true to you. Be honest with yourself. Listen to your friends. If they got good sense. If they ain't got good sense, then they shouldn't be your friends in the first place. You should really take a look at yourself. And, let's just enjoy the rest of this summer. And stay out of trouble. I'm looking at you.
I'm not in trouble.
Fellas, she's single. If you wanna jump in the inbox, she. I just realized how sexy. Look, see that I knew it was coming. I just realized how sexy her accent is. Fellas,
Thank
it's
you.
LilyBell. Hold on, let me give you her Facebook address. No, I'm not gonna do that. You can find her though. She in these streets.
I'm not in the streets.
And she is listening to all offers. But you gotta buy
all offers?
But you gotta buy our girls drinks. I'm just telling you what the price is.
Not all offers.
I am off next week. I'm at Martha's Vineyard getting my inkwell on. Chantel will be here.
Maybe I might come back with Chantel.
Maybe Lily will be back. I've already offered Gina B. If you watch the Chris the Critic show, Chris don't let her talk, so I'm gonna let Gina come in.
Three angels.
Oh shit! If we put you, Gina, and Chantel in here,
we might fire you.
I might not be able.
We might fire you.
I might not be able to come back. It might be anyway. Y'all have a good rest of the week. Yes. Enjoy yourself. Be safe out there. Love y'all. In the zone, baby.
Peace.